You ever notice how your body reacts before your mind can catch up? Like how you get chills before something big happens, or how you keep feeling pressure in the same spot on your hand, or why you've had a birthmark that feels more like a marker than an accident. Most people ignore these things, but if you're watching this, your body hasn't ignored you. It's been signaling you your whole life, not to scare you, not to confuse you, but to guide you. Because the truth is this: your body is a spiritual instrument. You just haven't been taught how to read it. Today, I'm breaking down 7 ways your body has been trying to send you messages, warnings, confirmations, and reminders of who you truly are. If you've been asking the universe for clarity, this might be exactly what you needed to hear. Let's start with the first sign. You know that moment when a wave moves across your skin out of nowhere? Not because it's cold, not because you're scared, but because something hits you on a level you can't explain. Those chills are not random. They're one of the first spiritual languages your body ever learned. You see, the nervous system reacts faster than your thoughts. So when you get that ripple, it's because your energy just registered a truth. I call it a truth response, and it shows up in very specific moments. Like when someone speaks something that resonates with your soul, when you hear a message that's meant for you, when your intuition is confirming something you've been feeling, or when you're about to cross into a new timeline. It's that moment when you enter a room and your body can feel the energy shift. Chosen ones feel this stronger than most because your sensitivity isn't a weakness, it's a built-in early warning and early confirmation system. And here's the part people never talk about. Chills also show up as a warning. That subtle wave of discomfort around certain people, that wasn't nerves. That was your intuition saying, watch them. Your body notices vibration before your mind interprets it. Your mind will argue, your ego will negotiate, but your body, it just tells the truth. So the next time you feel that sudden wave, pause. What was said? What were you thinking? Who just walked in? What shifted in the room? Your spirit speaks through your body first. And chills are one of the clearest signs that something important is happening. You know that sudden high-pitched ringing in your ear, the one that shows up out of the blue, not from loud music, not from sickness, just there. Most people brush it off or say it's just tinnitus, but spiritually, that sound is not random. Your ears are one of the most sensitive, intuitive senses you have. They pick up energy before your eyes do. Here's the real meaning behind that ringing. When the ringing hits the left ear, it often means you're picking up on someone thinking about you, someone speaking on you, or a shift in the emotional energy around you. Left ear equals incoming energy. When the ringing hits the right ear, it usually signals a download, a truth, a piece of guidance you're supposed to pay attention to. Right ear equals spiritual message. And here's where it gets deeper. Chosen ones tend to get ringing during moments of timeline shifts, awakening upgrades, intuitive openings, or before something important unfolds. If your ear has been ringing more often lately, it's because your sensitivity is increasing. Your awareness is expanding. You're tuning into things you used to ignore. That little sound, it's your frequency adjusting. So instead of brushing it off, start doing this. Pause. Take one breath. Notice what you were thinking in that moment. Notice what you were feeling. Notice what just crossed your mind. Because ringing in your ears is one of the clearest signs that your spirit is trying to get your attention before your reality shifts. Have you ever felt pressure in a specific part of your body, and you knew it wasn't medical? Not pain, not injury, just a weight, a pull, a heaviness that shows up in the same place every time. This is one of the most overlooked spiritual signs your body uses to communicate with you. Pressure is your energy field trying to move, release, or open. It's literally your spirit saying, "Something is trying to shift right here." Here's what the pressure usually means. 1. Pressure between the eyebrows. This is a classic intuitive activation. It shows up when your intuition is trying to speak louder. You're ignoring a feeling, or your inner knowing is waking up. It's like your higher self tapping your forehead saying, "You already know what this is." 2. Pressure on the chest. This isn't anxiety. This is emotional congestion. Your chest reacts when you're suppressing something you're about to experience an emotional release, or your heart chakra is trying to open after being guarded too long. Chosen ones feel this the moment someone with heavy energy enters the room. Your body recognizes vibration instantly. 3. Pressure on the shoulders or upper back. This is the carrying weight that's not yours sign. It shows up when you're absorbing people's emotions, you're taking on responsibility that isn't yours, or you're energetically overloaded. You'll feel it the strongest around people who drain you or demand too much. 4. Pressure in the stomach. This is your intuition reacting. Stomach pressure appears when someone isn't being honest, something isn't aligned, or your spirit is trying to warn you. It's your built-in lie detector. It never misses. 5. Pressure on the hands or palms. This means energy is trying to flow out of you. It happens during spiritual awakening, intuitive activation, or when you're meant to create, guide, or heal. Your hands feel full because your spirit is trying to move. Pressure is communication. It's your spirit pushing through your physical body. If you've been feeling it more lately, it's not random. It's a sign that your awareness is expanding and your energy is shifting into a higher sensitivity. Most people ignore this. You're not supposed to. You ever wake up one day and suddenly feel charged, like you have a rush of electricity running through you for no reason? Those bursts are not random. They're energetic spikes. Here's what's really happening. Sometimes your energy updates before your mind catches up. Your frequency jumps first. Your awareness adjusts after. When your spirit rises to a new vibration, your body feels it as a burst, a push, a wave of motivation or restlessness. It shows up as wanting to clean your whole house out of nowhere, feeling like you have to create something, pacing around without knowing why, getting the urge to start something new. That "I need to move," feeling sudden clarity for no logical reason. This is what spiritual activation feels like physically. It's your body saying, "You're aligning. Pay attention." But here's the twist. These bursts often happen right before a breakthrough, a new idea, a timeline shift, an intuitive download, or a major release. Your energy knows a shift is coming before your circumstances change. And chosen ones feel these spikes even stronger because your spirit tends to move in surges, not slow trickles. It's like your soul hits the gas and your body says, "Wait, what are we doing?" But that rush, that spark, it's a sign you're syncing with your next level. The surge shows up before the shift does. So next time you catch yourself suddenly energized out of nowhere, don't fight it. Lean into it. There's a message riding that wave. There's this moment chosen ones experience that most people don't understand. Right before a major shift in your life, you suddenly pull back. You don't feel like talking. You don't want to be around anyone. You don't want noise, drama, opinions, or distractions. You just Detach. That isolation isn't depression. It's not burnout. It's not you falling off. It's preparation. It's the void. Your spirit isolates you when something important is aligning behind the scenes. You're being pulled inward so you don't miss the shift. This usually happens before revelations, before major upgrades, before endings, before breakthroughs, before your intuition delivers something, before new awareness drops in, before your timeline changes direction. You don't pull away because you're antisocial. You pull away because your energy is recalibrating. This is why you start feeling emotionally quieter, mentally clearer, more sensitive to outside energy, less tolerant of chaos, more drained around people. Your spirit is literally trying to protect the download. And here's the strongest sign. When you start isolating even from the people you normally enjoy, something big is coming. Your soul knows it before you do. Chosen ones don't get warnings in words. They get warnings in alignment. And isolation is one of the clearest ones. So, the next time you feel yourself pulling back, honor it. You're not disconnecting. You're preparing. What's coming needs your full awareness, and your spirit wants you awake enough to see it. If everything I just described has been happening to you, the isolation, the sensitivity, the shifts in your body, the pressure, the random energy surges, you're entering what I call the void. It's the space in between who you were and who you're becoming. It's uncomfortable, but it's also where your clarity rises. It's where your intuition sharpens. It's where your old patterns crumble, so your new timeline can finally lock in. And if you're feeling that right now, don't ignore it. I already created an entire series breaking down the void step by step, why it shows up, what it means, and how to move through it without collapsing or rushing your becoming. So if you want to understand what this phase is trying to awaken in you, click the video on the screen. I'll meet you there.